He returned to his life, to the city, to the noise and the crowds, but the solace he sought remained elusive. The bustling streets and the constant hum of urban life were a stark contrast to the eerie silence of the woods, but they offered no comfort. The city, with all its distractions, couldn't drown out the memories. He found himself drifting through his days, a shadow of his former self. The laughter of friends, the chatter of strangers all seemed distant, hollow. He was there but not really present, lost in a world of his own making. The woods had seeped into his dreams, the feeling of being watched a constant shadow. Night after night he would wake in a cold sweat, the echoes of his own screams ringing in his ears. The dreams were vivid, relentless, dragging him back to that night in the forest. He would see the eyes, feel the presence, and wake with his heart pounding, his breath coming in ragged gasps. Sleep offered no respite, only a temporary escape from the waking nightmare that had become his life. He had sought peace in nature, but found only terror. The forest, once a sanctuary, had become a place of dread. He had gone there to escape the pressures of life, to find solace in the embrace of nature. But instead, he had found something dark and unexplainable. The tranquility he had sought was shattered, replaced by a fear that clung to him like a second skin. The forest had taken something from him, something he wasn't sure he could ever get back. The experience had changed him, leaving him wary, haunted by the unseen. He moved through life with a newfound caution, always looking over his shoulder, always on edge. The world seemed different, darker, as if the shadows had grown longer and the nights colder. He was haunted not just by the memory of that night, but by the knowledge that there were things in this world that defied understanding. The forest had shown him a glimpse of the unknown, and he could never go back to the way things were. He was forever changed, a man marked by the darkness of the woods. Years later, John still felt a shiver run down his spine every time his phone buzzed. He avoided the woods, the memory of that night forever imprinted on his mind. The peace he sought remained elusive, replaced by a constant, low-grade fear. He had outrun the stalker, but the experience had left its mark. The wilderness, once a symbol of escape, had become a symbol of his vulnerability, a reminder that some wounds never truly heal. He had gone into the woods seeking solace, but emerged forever haunted by the chilling truth that sometimes the monsters are real, and they lurk in the shadows, waiting for their moment to strike.